We're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sinful Gaming. Hope you're all doing well. Hope everyone's staying safe. And most of all, hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. We're building some models tonight. Bit of a different thing to be doing, but we're going to be building, painting, doing a few different things at once. I'm building Curse City. We've got most of the set built, so we're going to get it built. Then I'll probably stop, get a wash on these Wild Riders, because I've got to put the wash down on the horses next. So we'll get that done after that, and then we'll probably move over to basing these while the wash dries, and then we can start finishing off those horses. But yeah, if you're in the chat, let us know what you've been working on, what hobby you're doing, and yeah, hobby along with us tonight. As my creaky chair keeps sounding. So yeah. We're currently building the rat swarms I put together. They're a little bit smaller than you might think. The rat swarms are on 32s, which is cool. Put together some awesome models like the Variskier. This dude is awesome. And I wouldn't mind getting some more of the Kosogi Night Guard, the ogres. They're pretty sweet. So many cool models. Nice, corn. Yeah, I saw that. That looks awesome, man. I got 10 Blood Reavers I need to paint to get Shadows over Hammerhall happening, which is cool. But what am I doing? D42. And then we're going to get painting this bad boy as well. Where is 42? There it is. Looking good though, man. I've got a lot of corn to paint down there myself. A ton of Blood Reavers. It's going to go like 60, 70 Blood Reavers or something like that. I've started. Yeah. Hey, and hello, Jay Dirthy. Nice for you to join us, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Almost finished building the entire set of Curse City now. I'm good, man. Got most of this week coming up off, so we'll be doing a bunch of stuff for the channel. I'm hoping we can get our Silver Tower campaign recorded for the channel. So we should have Silver Tower coming up. Which would be a ton of fun. Yeah, I've got a few things I want to paint. Like I want to get this Wanderer army done, and then it's probably painting up a bunch of my box games. So I want to get this one done. I want to get the Blood Reavers, so I've got an entire set of Shadows over Hammerhall painted up, and I've got Dreadfleet over there. I'm probably working on some Underworlds and Warcry. Probably before Underworlds, working on the Raptorixes, just so I've got enough monsters around. Team Dude Potential, awesome, man. I am glad you're finding the channel helpful. If there's anything you think that you are struggling with or rules-wise, Want to know more, want to see a video on something, jump into our Discord and let us know on the Discord server. You can find a link to that Discord in the description of the video. Really easy to contact us through there. If there's stuff you need as a new player. I'm glad it's helpful, man. You made me sad there for a little bit, Jay Durthu. I was like, oh, you don't like the newest video? And then I'm like, oh, wait, no. It's all good. So some rat swarms. Yeah, so if you're hobbying along, let us know what you're hobbying. So, Dude Potential, if you're still there, buddy, what have you started out Age of Sigmar with? Like, how have you come about getting into Age of Sigmar, and all that? Are you from like another game system? Have you played like 40k or something like that? Or an old fantasy player and returning? Always love to hear everyone's story about how they've gotten into the game. Or you, like many at the moment, just picked it up because you're bored at home. Oh, no, it's never been a wargame in life. So, yeah. First thing you're picking up. There is a lot to learn, and that generally what I try and make the channel is at a very basic level of entry. Yeah. I'm lucky, been into it since I was very, very young. Dad and uncle war gamers themselves, so we got in. Me and my cousins got into it. Love the hobby aspect. Yeah, like that's something I think I've found out about myself as well. Over the past year with COVID and stuff, I found myself drawn a lot more to the hobby aspect of the hobby, like building models and painting models. Probably painting more. I'm not the biggest fan of building. Building is by far my least favorite part of the hobby. I'd much rather just paint models. And yeah, spending way too much on hobby is exactly how you're supposed to do it, though. Like, is there any other way we do it? So anyway, I know how to do it. Like community is fantastic. And like I don't have a problem with any part of the community, really. Like, whether it's competitive or narrative or anything, I think all parts have their fantastic parts. And there's bound to be a few little butt heads here and there. There always is in life. But for the most part, it's been pretty awesome. We've just started like our brand new community down here where I live. Fun enough, we built it off the fact of just like people finding the channel in my local area. Yeah, I don't do anything at all. Like, plastic crack is literally the addiction for me. Maybe energy drinks and coffee. Caffeine certainly has its hold on me, I would say. If you're just joining us, let us know where you're from, what you're hobbying on. And if you're joining us for the first time, let us know a little bit about yourself. Let us know what you're doing in the hobby, what armies you collect. There's always bad eggs. Like, the problem with like video games is because they're so heavily online, you get that behind like community that toxic community that normally hides in a more social hobby, like more actual socially hobby. Well, as I just said, building is definitely my least favorite part. I really look forward to playing it. Games like this are always great, especially ones I can play cooperatively with my wife. So I will love to paint it, but almost finished building my set, and then get towards working, getting it painted. Nice. I haven't got Feck, but I have both Stormcast and Sylvaneth. I have a massive Stormcast army. There is a whole like 60 Liberators just up there. That shelf is full of Liberators. An army I just took to a GT. So need to get a new hobby chair. This one is creaking and groaning and dying. Starter viable. Lord Castellan starter like a yeah. I think you can make the Star Drake viable. He's definitely got his ways to run. He's a massive sort of tanky unit. You can give them the shield that's a -2 to hit. Yeah, there's a few ways you can make him viable. I think it's Hammers of Sigma, where he can get a 6+ DPR on top of that as well. Yeah, I definitely do think you can make a Star Drake viable. As the latest video I just put out says, you can definitely make Star Drakes viable in cities. So you'd play like a Star Drake in a... So I think most powerful Chaos armies right now, definitely Tzeentch. Like, Tzeentch is miles ahead of everyone else. Miles ahead of every other Chaos army. Nurgle's probably next, and Skaven, and then Skaven and Khorne and Slaanesh is definitely the bottom one. Yeah, it can be really good in Tempest. It can be really good in Living City, the smaller one. Drake's One Templars have a shooting attack, so they can get use the command ability to be like charging early game and out of Deep Strike. Yeah, there's no reason you can't. They are not named characters. Like, in the end, Anvil of Apotheosis is made for fun, so there is no reason to not do something with an Anvil of Apotheosis character. And Arnold, nice to see you there, man. Hope you're doing well, buddy. It is like a shame. Like, I really do think they got the treatment of how bad Slaanesh was before, that they just didn't want that same thing to happen again. Team Dude Potential, no worries, man. Don't forget, definitely jump in the Discord server if you haven't already, man, and come chat with everyone there, because then there's an easy way to chat with the community, and a lot of the people that are here now will be there. So jump in the Discord, man. There's always time to chat in the Discord. I stand by my statement. I mean, it is my personal ones. I have really, really good success with Anvil Guard. I've knocked off nearly every top tier army there is with Vanguard at some point. Oh yeah, Andrew, I completely agree, man. Like you just need to see for others in the chat. We have a friend who has a really beautiful painted had. I'm pretty sure it's had now a really beautifully painted Slanesh army, and to see him literally just put that up for sale after reading the book, he was done and dusted with it. Like that's how bad it was. Not just that. Like there's a ton of other things with Vanguard that work really well, like the ability using that Charybdis wins me games. Just give me a sec. It seems the internet is being a little bit of a butthead at the moment. I'm going to check on that. Hopefully it should work itself out soon. Give me a sec, guys. I'm just going to try and sort out the internet issue. There may be like a slight delay. The screen might freeze for just a second if I do something. All right. I'm just going to try and connect to a different Wi-Fi source. Right, 2 seconds, guys. The internet may just cut out for a second, but we will be right back. Right, that should hopefully be better. I hope. It's saying it's improving. Hopefully it does. Yeah, cool. Sorry about that, everyone. Just had to switch over the internet because Australian internet is terrible. But yeah, yeah, for me, Vanguard much better than Haliheart. Like, I have massive success with it. Yeah, well, let's put it this way. I'm now hooked up to my phone rather than my internet. To be fair, I'm in a room outside my house. The internet is connected in the house. I don't actually have the modem out here, so it isn't particularly close where it is. All right. Hopefully, internet is a lovely thing. It is what it is. Seems to be. It should hopefully get better. It is fun. Yeah, it'll be fine. It sometimes plays up. It is what it is. All right. Should hopefully be working better now. I hope. I really do hope. Now that I've said that, it'll go back to being terrible. Anyway, we won't let us get there. Of course it did. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he's ended up selling the Slanesh Man, which is sad because they look amazing. Yeah, Luminate from the Battle Team somewhere behind there. But yeah. So anyway, now that it seems we're past the issue, touch wood. I haven't actually read it yet. that is my answer of I don't know. So rumor-wise to the new edition, we're getting told apparently it's some sort of like nightly Templary Stormcast verse some destruction. Some sort of hobgoblin-like things. Some new goblins. That apparently that is the rumors. Usually where there's smoke, there's fire. I think like some generic goblins. Like imagine like some savage goblins. Like we got the Underworld's Warband with the Wolf Riders. I think like some reimagined like generic goblins could be really cool. Well, I mean, we got two new. We technically got like two full miniature lines to release second edition. Sacrosanct came out in its entirety and Nighthaunt. So it wouldn't surprise me. So yeah, I do think it's very likely that that's probably true. Bit disappointed if it's not the silent people, the silent ones. To be honest, I want a silent one army. Give me the bug people. That's an army I want to see. Could really dig some silent people. I think mainly like actual like proper cavalry. So I'm thinking like Stormcasting, like purebred horses, like Azerite horses or something like that. If we were to see like dreadnoughts, I'd like to see it for like tanks or something. I'd like to see it for KO. I'd like to see like KO like mech suits. So imagine like the dirigible suit, but like a foot variant of it, one that doesn't fly. Yeah, I mean the Stormcast do have decent cavalry. They've got what have they got? They've got Dracothian Guard and all the variations. They've got Vanguard Paladors and they've got Evocators and Dracolines. Halfling Griffhound cavalry? Sure, I'm down for some Halfling cavalry. Hey man, just give Stormcast tanks. That's the best way to do it. Just give Stormcast some tanks. No one will notice. Yeah, Gitslayer sounds pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Put that on wrong. Okay, that's better. Yep, newer Luminous Realm Wars novel is currently being listened to, so we should have a review up of the new one soon. I've got the other one that's currently out. What is it? The one called Realm Lords by Dale Lucas is really good. Really looking forward to reading the one by Richard Strachan, though. His previous novel that I read, which I recommend everyone goes and gives a listen to, what do we call it? Warcry Catacombs, Blood of the Everchosen. Go give that a listen. It is probably one of the best Age of Sigmar novels out. Really, really good read. I think all of that's just sort of been debunked, like the fact cities getting discontinued. I mean, look how much effort they've put into cities in Broken Realms. Like, no army has gotten more than cities in Broken Realms. We've got 3 brand new sub-factions. We've got a new battalion. Like, nothing's gotten more. Nice. Yeah, really, really solid. Like, Richard Strachan does really good job of writing some great. By what I've heard other people say of the novel so far, I'm really looking forward to giving it a proper listen through, because it's getting a lot of good praise, which is great. It's great to see another author come in and be doing really well for Age of Sigmar. We've got no confirmation that the city's in Bellicor yet. Wouldn't surprise me, though. It's in a different realm. It's in Chamon, so do we get a Chamonic city? And with Seraphon, I mean, could we see a city with, like, Seraphon? I definitely think we're going to see Ulfenkarn as a city. The fact all the War Scrolls have that keyword. I don't think the new Order of Vizier is a sub-faction. I think it's just a new part of the army. So it'll be not a sub-faction like Halihart or anything like that. I think it'll be something like Darken Commons. It'll be a piece of the army. So yeah, I think like the fact we're seeing like the Order of Vizier become part of Cities of Sigmar is massive. No. So the way they talk about the Broken Realms, that duo, is they're like, we know, like, obviously we've heard the stories of blah blah. They go, you've heard the stories in Teklas and Marathi. And then we know that like Bielakor and Kragnos are coming. And then they go like, oh, and these characters will be in a future Broken Realm supplement, which leads you to think that they're not going to be in any of the ones currently mentioned. I think they're going to be in one next. The only thing we've got from Broken Realms Bielakor is we have the White Dwarf article that came up, which would be the one released during the month of which Bielakor is supposed to be released, because Bielakor will be released this month because we've got the coin available for Bielakor. So he'll either be released this month or go on pre-order at the last weekend. So he'll be the first weekend of next month will be when you can pick him up. But in that White Dwarf article, it talks about Bielakor versus Seraphon and in Chamon. So that's what we've got to go on. Chamon versus Seraphon. which I think is pretty cool. I mean, imagine seeing a City of Sigma that is Traumatic and can take 1 in 4 Seraphon like that. That'd be awesome. Yeah, but we don't need a character on City. We've got Tempest Eye. I do wish we could have Fire Slayers in Halo Heart. Yeah, you could see a new Skyport. That'd be something cool. I mean, I'd be down for more Caradron. I do have in like a ton. Jason Butler, Cities of Sigma by far, man. Cities of Sigma is my main army. Probably followed by... I mean, that whole reverse one was really cool. It's really cool with Stormkeeps. How they can take 1 in 4 cities units. Yeah, I know the one that can take the one, Barrack Thring. Yep, and Gotrek. Gotrek has the Dwarden keyword. My primary one is Anvilgard, though I'm currently working on a Living City army. So I've mostly run Anvilgard. I'll be doing some Settlers Gain stuff soon as well. I've already got the battalion, so I didn't need to order the battalion box. I already had a Hurricanum, so I just went and got a Luminarch. So I've got the battalion now. Hey, good morning, Anthony. Nice to see you there, mate. Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying the Discord, man. Yeah, anyone who's joining us in chat and you haven't, jump on the Discord server. There's a link to it in the description of the video. Oh, nice. Nice marble scheme on your channel, friend. Awesome, man. That sounds great. Getting to the last few couple of models here, just the objective markers now. We're putting it together, and then we will be done with this. Probably slap a wash on that, and we might see how we go after that. If a city got access to Seraphim, what would I put in? It all depends on what the rules do, because Seraphon's such a wide battle term. It's got so many options. What would they bring to the table? Yeah, croak. It depends. See, if it gave a lot of bonuses to the monsters, like shooting Bastillodon, and Bastillodon would be a great shout as well. It all depends what it does. Like with something like Seraphon, it's like, well, because it all depends what the city's buffing, to what I would add to it. Weekend's been good, man. I'm working. Well, I worked all weekend. Chef by trade, so weekend was nothing but work for me. But I've now got a substantial little bit of time off, so. No worries, Andrew. Catch you later, man. Catch up soon for a game or something, buddy. Want to get some battle reports happening on the channel again, so definitely catch up for some games. So, have a question, Jay Dursley. If you have the 1 in 4 rule in Cities of Sigmar, do those units count in the battle line limit? If they are battle line, of course. Yeah. So, Liberators, if you take a unit of them, they become battle line. They are a battle line option. Obviously, it is only ever pure battle line that will count. So, things like Sylvaneth, so your Dryads are pure battle line, so they're battle line in Living City. Arcanaut Company are pure battle line, so they are battle line in Tempest Eye. Venari Oral and Wardens are battle line, so they are battle line in Settlers Gain, etc. Yeah, it really opens up a ton of options. The same as reverse, because that's the list I was running at the GT with the Stormkeep Patrol, the Stormcast army I took. Had 2 units of 30 Liberators, but for a cheap battle line option, I got to take 3 Guild Guard. Because you can have 1 in 4 cities, obviously, in a Stormkeep, so... What am I working on? I am building my Cursed City box set. I literally got my last couple of models here to build for Cursed City. And then I'll have it all built. I'm just going to throw a wash on those horses after this. In Thring, there are no battle line. So... Yeah, because the majority of city stuff is almost always battle line if. Okay. If it states in their rules that, yeah, they're 1 in 4, okay. I'm not as well versed with the Barrack Thring one. Yeah, that sucks a little bit that they can't be Babylon. For me, it's definitely the Konothi lady. She's by far my favorite. I mean, I'm an I'm an elf fan at heart, so Konothi, yeah, she is by far my favorite. Though the Witch Hunter is definitely my second favorite. Um, um, I really do like the priestess as well. The Sigmarite priestess. I think she's really cool as well. All right, well that is the box set built. Woohoo! Curse City is all built. There we go, Curse City. Alrighty, we'll get a wash on these next. So Coelia Green Shade. Here's my nice big wash brush. There it is. What's everyone else's favorite hero from Curse City? Which one does everyone like the most? I definitely think we're going to see Konothi as a full army. Well, not as a full army. I think they're going to be an addition to Sylvaneth. Right, so this is what one of the completed ones look like. His bases have got all these little bits and pieces on there. Nice overgrown sort of base I've gone for. So that's what they're going to be all getting. Cheers. I mean, the KO dude is cool. I think they've outdone themselves with all the heroes. There's really a good mix of like different aesthetics between all the heroes. Yeah, the Varix here is freaking cool. He is big too. Much bigger than I thought he was going to be. I really do like the Varix here. I mean, the KO one's the only one with any interesting rules in game. I mean, you stick him in a gun holder with collapsible compartment, and he could literally hold Archaon up for a turn. He's party, but he's still a dwarf, so that's why he's got the axe. I mean, if he didn't have the axe, how would he axe you what he needs to know? Yeah, I know it's swingy, but like he has play. At least he has play. Yeah, like Curse City is just such a nice box. There's so many nice models in there. Can't wait to get painting it. Yeah, like it's like I said. I'm like it's certainly nothing like bankable, but he at least has something he does where many others do not. I'm hoping we get some cool rules for Orphan Khan eventually, so I can actually use them and have them activate the keywords. I am painting some Wild Riders at the moment, some of the old Wild Rider sculpts with the horses rather than the deers. 10 of them laying about, so we thought we'd do them up for my army. Just finished building Cursed City. Nice, Tim. That sounds great. All right, guys. It is about to hit midnight here in Adelaide, so I'm going to head off for the night. But thank you, everyone, for coming, hanging out, and hobbying with me tonight. We'll be back on Wednesday night, so this time on Wednesday, and then Friday and Sunday, same time next week as well. We'll hopefully be able to get a few extra hours in as I adjust to actually having daylight savings start over here. Still getting tired so much earlier than I used to. But that's it for tonight, everyone. Thank you all for joining. If you haven't already, jump on the Discord. It's in the description of the video. Thank you to everyone who supports the channel via Patreon and YouTube members. They're in the link, description, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But catch you all real soon. Jump on the Discord, chat there. See you later. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.